The first one in here?
No, I was the first one in here at quarter tell.
Had you?
I was told I needed to be in here at quarter tell so that I could talk to people.
I was told straight up that no, we don't do that as long as you're here.
So I was in here at quarter tell. No one was here.
No, I don't want to hear it. I told you I was ready, and you're like, no, we don't do that. I said, okay.
Unbelievable.
You weren't in here at quarter till.
I totally was.
You're such an ass.
I 100% was. I was like, fuck, I hope he's not going to be in here. And then I got in here, and I was the only one in here, and I was like, well, that's fucking stupid.
Well, you told me you weren't going to be in here.
You told me you were.
Well, if I would have known you were going to be in there, I would have, but you told me you weren't.
Well, you told me you were, so I showed up.
Mm-hmm. Bullshit.
No, real talk. I've been sitting here for fucking 20 minutes.
Why didn't you call me?
What am I going to call you, turd?
No, just call me on the phone and be like, dude, I thought you said you were coming in 15 minutes earlier.
Made well entwined, give it to the dark-haired lady. She'll never know it once was mine. Go and leave me if you wish to. Never let me cross your mind. If you think I proved unworthy, go and leave me, I don't mind. Once I loved with fond affection, one whose thoughts were dear to me, until there came a dreary parting. Nevermore he'll speak to me. Go and leave me if you wish to. Never let me cross your mind. If you think I proved unworthy, go and leave me, I don't mind.
Hello.
Rabbit.
Oh,
Howdy.
let me open up the camera.
Shaggy has strep throat.
Ooh, that
sucks.
can't be fun. I don't think so. Sit. I'm on camera.
Ooh.
No.
Bad Oni.
Okay. That and that here.
Yeah, she just mouthy.
That there.
Yeah, she stopped dead in her tracks. I turned around and told her no, and she stopped dead in her tracks.
Good evening, Jeff. How are you, sir? Here we go.
Is that our GIF?
That is Jeff.
I didn't like him anyway.
So what was for dinner last night? Olive Garden, and then they went to the steakhouse tonight. Wabbit. Good day, sir. I'm waiting to see if Norgie comes in so I can see if his new thing works. For reasons.
Okay, I'm here.
Oh, let me, What happened to your head?
What do you know what happened to my head?
You look like you got 2 red spots. Like right here.
Yeah, that's because I'm taking poison to clear my skin.
Oh. There it is. There it is. It's going. It's fucking hilarious.
Lord. Alright. You want to see why I'm leapy?
Oh, dude.
You ready for this?
No. Oh yeah, Wendy's is worth a stop.
Wait. It gets better.
Did you get the ice cream?
I did not get the Frosty, but they currently, and I'm a little disappointed here because of the presentation, have a bucket of chicken nuggets.
A bucket of nuggets? Okay.
It is 50 nuggets.
I think they could have gone a bucket of nugget.
Unfortunately,
Bucket and nugget.
Yeah.
my Wendy's did not have the bucket, so I only have a bag of nuggets for the price of a bucket of nuggets.
Wow, that's kind of bullshit. I'm not gonna lie.
It's still 50 nuggets.
Dragon, not lizard.
Not lizard. I don't do that tongue thing.
If I was my real size, your cow here would die of fright.
Your cow here would die of fright. That is kind of bullshit.
Spicy or not spicy?
Do what? Are they spicy or not spicy? Is that what you said? Wabbit wants to know the real important stuff.
They're not spicy because if I got spicy, it would have been a 10-minute longer wait, according to the guy behind the counter, because they weren't ready.
10 minutes
Excuses,
longer.
excuses.
Are they fucking killing the
I took
chicken
regular
and making
nuggets
the
for you
food?
guys.
Took regular nuggets for us guys.
That's what I like about Cookie. He's always thinking about us.
Yes.
He does.
Anyone want a nugget?
We have
Nice.
I line them up and take a picture.
Come here, bad girl. Onyx. Onyx. Onyx.
I'm hoping Shaggy will be here shortly.
Come here. What are you doing? Look. Onyx is on TV.
Big old dog.
Clifford.
Oh, I gotta send you something, Wabbit.
Oh, Lord.
Jiffa, got Norgie.
Norgie's streaming. So
Oh, he's streaming?
he just kind of popped his head in here to say hi.
Just want to see his butt twerk.
It's pretty accurate.
Oh, wow. Jiffa. Double teaming. Nice of you, Jiffa. Damn it. I had intended to be here. Of course.
Hey, the guy was funny. I asked him, I was like, you guys doing the 50-piece bucket? He goes, oh, you mean the family deal? It's like, no, I mean my dinner.
That's hilarious.
He's like, what do you mean? I'm like, I mean, I'm going to eat all 50 of them. He's like, hell you are. Just like, and a side of fries.
I gotta say, I'm impressed. My buddy used to be able to eat like you.
There's no way I could eat like that.
Oh, my
He
best
would
friend.
literally eat 4 nuggets at most. Then he'd pass it over to me and be like, all right, you can have the rest.
Bro, my best friend, I kid you not.
I used to could.
My wife would make a pan of lasagna. How big was that?
8.5 by 11, 9 by 13.
What?
15 by 9.
A 15 by 19 pan of lasagna.
Jeepers creepers.
And my best
big
friend
old
would
pan of
sit
lasagna.
down. My best friend would sit down after we ate maybe a quarter of it, and he would sit down the next 2 days and have it wiped out.
Across 2 days? Yeah.
Across
3
2
quarters in
days.
2 days? No problem.
Like I said, you and my best friend, you would have gotten along.
Shaggy is not here yet.
No.
All right, let me read our recap from last week. Emerging from their much-needed respite, the party found themselves revitalized and ready to face whatever challenges lay ahead. Yet before they could even begin their journey, Faenala experienced a hauntingly vivid dream, a plea for help from a young prince, shrouded in the mists of memory. Returning to the surface, the party embarked on a new trail. Their path guided by fate and intuition. Along the way, Ruckus made a mysterious offering at a small church. Fucking weirdo. While Faenala's keen eye recognized markings depicting the divine presence of Saloon. Was it her that did it, or was it you that did it, Wabbit?
What's that?
That figured out that it was Saloon that was in there. It was Faye, right?
Yeah, she figured it out, and she came out and told me.
Their journey led them back to familiar confines of Baron's magic shop, where they sought counsel and guidance once more. Baron revealed the truth behind the enigmatic locket, a relic of ancient power. Its history intertwined with fate of a forgotten prince in the cosmic battle of the Starfall event. As revelations unfolded, Faenala was plagued by visions, glimpses of the prince's heroic struggles, and the toll exacted by the locket's magic upon his spirit. The party learned of the looming conflict between good and evil, a battle that would shape the destiny of the Empire for generations to come. Yet as they departed, Faenala and Magnus found themselves burdened by unspoken promises, their secrets weighing heavily upon their hearts. Before they could confront the truth to their silence, tragedy struck, a seizure racking Faenala's body as she glimpsed further into the prince's plight. As they sought solace within the comforting embrace of the tavern, Faenala was visited once more by visions of the prince's captivity and the machinations of sinister forces. Guided by Thaler's cryptic instructions, she wielded a power of the locket to twist time itself, altering the course of their journey in ways unseen by her companions. Yet even amidst the chaos, Taina offered a glimpse of hope, revealing the secrets of the Zenith and the Skyrift tournament. A glimmer of possibility in the face of overwhelming uncertainty. Words are hard. As the day drew to a close, the party found themselves at a crossroads, their bonds tested by the weight of destiny and the promise of adventure that lay ahead. With each step forward moving closer to uncovering the truth about the locket and the prince's fate, their journeys bound by threads of fate and unbreakable bonds of friendship. Was really hoping that Shaggy would be here by now. I see you. How you feeling?
Hi, Shaggy.
Like dog poop.
If it makes you feel any better, you don't look as bad as Cookie.
You know what? Even on my worst days, I guarantee I still look better than Cookie.
Damn. Look at Cookie's over there deep throating those. Is that say Mocha Mom? Is that it, or is it Mocha? Because they see the little monkey. Reminds me of like the Monchi cheese. Remember those from when we were kids? Smoke Webbit.
Oh yeah.
They don't remember that shit. They're fucking 5. Mocha like the coffee. Got it. I am not squishy. Stop it.
And he shall be my Come here, Squishy. Come here, little Squishy. Ow! Julie fish!
Ow! Bad squishy. All right. So as I remember it, we rested in the inn to try to recover and let Shaggy get where she was not falling over, right?
That's correct.
It was daytime in the inn, though.
Yes.
So my
Did we
question to
establish it was noonish or so?
ish, right? So my question to you is do we want to pick up at, say, late afternoon, early evening, or do we want to sleep all the way through and get a fresh start tomorrow?
Doesn't matter to me.
Yeah, I was gonna say it doesn't matter to me either. Whatever. I
Whatever
believe
the party
wasn't
needs.
Smog was supposed to inquire more about this event or something, getting tickets or something like that.
So the Skyrift tournament.
Yeah.
Did you notice Smog's old kicked in? He was like, "What the fuck?"
No, I remember.
Sure you do.
No, I do. Why we got to go there?
Okay.
Is it because of my gray?
It's because you're
Is it
old
'cause
as
I got
fuck.
gray?
Hold on, before we go anywhere, let me give Ruckus his 10 gold pieces so he'll stop being a crybaby.
Wow.
Not a crybaby. I'm just clear on my terms. Is my room. I made
Things
a
were
contract.
said.
I've already subtracted it from my inventory, so put it in yours.
Damn right you have.
Okay. Oh. I'm going to leave the party rest. I'm going to go back to talk to the bartender. Or the innkeep, sorry.
Okay. Give me 1 second. I am mid.
Yeah.
I am mid adding things back into the.
System.
Yeah, into my library of things that I can show you guys.
Just don't change the name of it.
No. I talked to him about that. I said I won't do that anymore, and he's like, "Good call." I was like, "Yeah, that."
Right.
All right. So you are at the slow clam tavern, and Tina is the innkeeper. She's behind the bar, so she is going to come over here and talk to the dragon that doesn't like to be inside.
Good evening, Tina.
Oh, good day, sir. Did you guys get some rest?
The party's still resting. I really need to try to get a hold of some of those tickets to the event. Who can I go see to get that?
I'm honestly not sure. I don't ever get to go because of my work, so I'm not sure where you can get them. I would recommend, though, that maybe you go and see if Baron knows. That guy seems to know everybody.
Baron is a good place to go. In the room, for my own references to my party, were one of you keeping watch or was I keeping watch?
Shaggy was.
I was.
Shaggy's rest sequence allows her to be able to essentially stand watch.
Okay. And how far away is
Barron's is through town, so you got to kind of go through and do some stuff. But it's not like a million miles away, dude.
Okay, then I'll go to Baron's. Oh man, I don't want to go in his building. Damn it.
Well, then just go back and see what everyone's doing. I mean, there's nothing wrong with all of you traveling together, not to mention there's safety in numbers.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, if
I was gonna
if
let
you get
them
straight
rest,
up
but-
jumped, that'd be a bad deal. You might be a dead dragon.
Look, it's only a flesh wound, man.
Yeah, that's what you said.
The worst part is, and I want you to understand, I'm truly struggling with this. The worst part is, no, understand what I'm struggling with. I've got to pay 10 gold for a freaking building that I hate to be in.
You can sleep outside.
I'm thinking about it.
The DM might shank you though.
Yeah, that's what I'm also thinking about. Bastard.
I'm not gonna lie.
There's a window there. I can cast Cure Light Winds out there.
I saw Shaggy's chair and I thought she was bent over and it was her ass on camera.
Wow.
It was my chair, you pervert. It's all
No,
right.
it was out of the corner of my eye because I was looking at something else. I was like, damn, Shaggy just mooned everybody on the... Oh, that's just her chair.
Stream to be continued on Kick.
Wow. What are we going to do with you, sir?
Make it up. I'm sorry. But it was funny.
All
right.
Try not to be rude and shovel food in my face.
No, eat up. Eat up. Okay, so you're back in the room. Everyone's awake. Let's call it like four or five, right? I don't care which one. We can work off of some middle ground here, right?
Yeah. Okay. Well then, since everybody's awake, I'm going to, just so you all know, Aaron is the name that I was given to try to get the tickets to this event.
And I know you guys have already gotten these, but I will be resharing stuff again for reasons. Okay? Oops, I did not mean to click on that one.
Yeah, because
This
all I
Baron
can
lad
see
seems
is
to
my
be like
locket
the-
and world anvil.
Yep. And so just so you know. So the guy that I talked to was a developer. He is an actual nerd developer, system admin developer. And I was telling Smog, he goes, wow, this is a clusterfuck of fucks. He goes, let me see if I can unfuck this. Like, that was my conversation with him because it was all jacked up. So he showed me the array for this thing. So they have a list of things that I've showed you and what's supposed to display. And because of that, I was able to pick out where the problem was. He goes, you're spot on. And I told him, I was like, this is where the mistake happened. This is how I can duplicate it. And he's like, oof. So I caught something that they didn't even know that they had in the system. All right. So you guys are headed to Sky's Arcanity. God damn it. I forget every time I refresh this, it doesn't take me back to that place. So I am going to show you all this. Let's see how that works.
Oh, well, the way you said excuse me, I was like...
You guys should have that now. I do. It actually popped up like it was supposed to. If it didn't refresh.
Yeah, I'm refreshing. It didn't pop this time, but it's there now.
And then I just showed Baron as well. Let me move you guys to Baron's establishmente.
Yep, it takes about 45 seconds, but it will auto refresh.
Yep. Yeah, it definitely does it, but it works, and that's what matters. Nope, wrong building. Nope, those guys don't go out. All right.
You guys go in. I don't want to go in there.
Straight up bitches.
All right, I guess I'll go first. If I can find the door.
It's right next to me. Here you go. Agnes,
Anybody
are you
else
going there
coming?
with her?
Helps if you unmute the microphone, asshole. Yeah, I'll go in and see the dwarf.
He said, I will go play.
Oh. Like, why can't I move inside? I'm not in front of the freaking door. I'm moving my character the wrong way.
I was like,
Hang out in the front room.
I'll go over to the window.
again. Hold on, though. Your window should be closed. It is closed. Okay.
It's closed.
Can't be having the riffraff out here.
Nah. I'm gonna yell
Okay.
out for Baron. Oh, Baron, where are you?
Where are you?
I'm right here.
Well, so am
got a
I.
question for you. Got a question.
A question, lady. What do you got?
I need 4 tickets to the Sky Rift tournament.
4 tickets? Do you? 4? 4. 4? 4's a lot.
Well, I guess you would. Well, there's 4 of us, but I guess if we can't get 4, we'd sell
No.
one.
No. I wouldn't be what I am if I wasn't good at what I do. 4. You know what I'm going to have to do to get 4 tickets? All right, hold on a second. Let me think. So he's like pacing back and forth right now, right? And he's like mumbling to himself, just talking, just kind of just. I'm not turning the character for you guys. I don't love you guys that much.
Wow.
This is some third-rate Scooby-Doo 1960s cartoon shit right here.
Right?
Hey, don't you ever talk bad about Scooby-Doo.
8-bit cartoons. Have you seen the new stuff, by the way? My nephew was watching that with me the other day. I don't like it
We
at all.
don't talk about the new stuff. Scooby-Doo ended in the early 2000s. That's all there is.
No, Scooby-Doo ended in the 80s.
Yes, it did end in the 80s.
The 2000 stuff is trash. All right.
Because I was still airing new stuff when I was a kid. It ran into the early 2000s.
No, that's the bullshit stuff.
That's not the original.
It's like Bugs Bunny. Bugs Bunny ended in the, 70s?
Yes, that's correct. Mel Blanc. That was the end of it.
Yep.
All right. Back in character. Here we go. Okay. Listen. So, I have 4 tickets on hold with a Burke. I'm going to give you a note to tell him to let you have those. And then I will find 4 more for what I need them for.
Are you sure, Baron? I really appreciate you giving us your tickets.
It's fine. It's fine. Listen, if you're going to be in my business, the best way to help people is to help people.
Well, I appreciate you, and if there's anything you could ever need, please let us know.
You going to let me see that locket in my hand?
You can look at it, but I'm not taking my hand off of it, Baron. We've already been through this, sir.
Well, then there's not just, you said anything.
Trust me, you don't want this thing in your possession.
Shaggy could just tell him I can't give it to you. It's literally soulbound to me.
Hey, Azurix, do we want to show Baron why he can't actually see the locket?
I don't even remember why we can't let him see the locket. I just know what you told me.
I turn and look at Magnus and hold the locket out to him for him to take. Hey, Baron, watch this.
Oh, you want me? They're gonna have it. You out of your mind, lad.
Oh, come on. Just grab it for just a second. We all know where it's going to end up.
The simple way to do
We've
it is
been
to
through
just give it
this.
to the freaking shopkeeper.
All right, fine. Baron, hold your hand out.
Oh. He holds his hand
Reach
out.
my hand out. And I just very sarcastically drop the locket into his hand.
And as soon as it hits his hand, it disappears and pops right back in to Shaggy's pocket. Faenala has it in her possession once again. Baron looks in his hand and goes, "What the hell?"
I look at Baron with a sarcastic tone and be like, I told you so.
Well, where did it go?
I reach down in my pocket and pull the locket out and hold it out to show him that it's right here. It's in my hand.
He kind of staggers back up onto the desk and he goes, "Now that's a magic trick." Is that Druish magic?
I don't know what this is, but it's not been pleasant.
Twisted, what's going on? So what did you say? I was laughing at Smog.
Your translator said, "Is that Jewish magic?"
That's right.
It did. It was great.
Druish magic. There, I did it again.
A Jewish princess.
And what did you say? What did Faenala say?
I said, see, I told you so. You don't want nothing to do with this thing.
And he asked you, "Is that Druish magic?" And what did you say?
I don't even remember now. I got sidetracked by your CC.
That gets you every time. Okay. Well, since you have some hold on that you don't want to let go of it, don't forget, go see your Burke at the Odds and Glaze.
Thanks again, Baron. I appreciate you.
Y'all have a good day now.
You too. See you later.
Okay.
I'm gonna run back out the door.
Okay.
Yeah, Zerx, close your window, you heathen.
He didn't
I
even open
closed
it.
Yes, I did.
Oh, did he close
Yeah, he
it?
did. Yeah, he
Did he?
closed it back.
Just see this dragon guy going.
Nothing to see here. All right. So you guys are headed to the odds and marketplace. Am I understanding you all correctamundo, Lee?
Well, Ruckus is still in the building. I'm not sure if he's done yet.
Yeah, I'm heading with
He's
you.
eating his
He's
food.
eating his nuggets.
He's trying to
He's eating his
pound his
nuggets.
chicken nuggets, literally.
I ate them all. The fries, they gone.
But yes, you're going to the odds and glaze.
Okay. So, as you guys are working towards the odds and glaze, you have to walk through the center of the town. The center of the town is a bustling mecca of all kinds of different things. Remember the first night you had the bazaar and the marketplace and all the things that's going on? It is just a festive atmosphere. Riverleaf is abuzz. The city is preparing for the tournament. The streets are lively. Vendors are doing their thing. There are people trying to sell everything, including their mamas, right? It's just that kind of thing, right? Everyone is doing it. It's the swap meet of swap meets. Performers are adding their flair. There are people who are juggling fire swords, and there are people who are trying to tame snakes, and all the things on the planet, right? And give me 1 second. I want to check something before I go down this road here. Oops, wrong button. Okay. I just wanted to make sure that I picked the right stooge for this. So as you're weaving your way through the streets, all of a sudden Magnus feels a hand.
Giggity.
In his pocket.
Finally, the short one's getting picked on. Thank goodness.
It's like
Hey,
a
you're gonna have to keep your hands to yourself, huh?
It's like a slight tug, if you will. And then all of a
Look
sudden,
around.
the tug is gone.
Hey, you guys knock it off with your jokes, huh?
What are you talking about?
Somebody was just rolling around in my pockets.
Oh man, better make sure everything's still there.
I'll take a just do like a quick look, just check the pockets, make see
Two
if I'm
gold
missing
light.
anything. Oh.
I didn't see nothing.
Smog sees things.
I didn't see nothing.
Barely.
Must have been all those 10 burgers with the 10 bottles of beer.
This one pocket feels a little light of change. I'll do a quick perception just to see if I see anybody darting around something.
Oh, yeah. Not only do you see somebody darting around, but you see a little halfling rapidly dodging in and out of people in the streets, moving away from you, looking over his shoulder right at you. Your eyes lock. He realizes you see him, and you realize he sees you.
Come here, you little shit. Come here and talk to me.
He looks, he smiles, and he just waves and turns and runs. Do you chase
people
him?
need some help.
Do you guys let him go? What say you, party?
Well, did we also see this? Did he say
No, no,
anything?
no.
'Cause
No, no. That's my point.
I'm not-
We need
I'm
to.
not chasing nobody. I don't know what's going on.
Just let him go.
You let him go?
Mhm.
Okay.
Just kind of keep looking behind my shoulder every time. And it's like once in a while, just seeing if I see his head somewhere else.
All right. You continue walking towards the odds and glaze. People all over the place. All these things happening. All the pieces and parts. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What happened? My stuff went crazy. Crazy. There we go. All of a sudden, somebody bumps into Ruckus.
That's not hard to do.
Hey.
It's
Call
a
me
heavy
out.
bump. No one says
Turned towards the person
anything.
who bumped into me, said, "Excuse you."
All he hears is, "Thanks, mister."
The person still within arm's reach.
Is not.
I'm following this fucker.
So was it a halfling?
It happens to be a halfling.
Doesn't matter. Don't care who it is. He said, "Thanks, mister." Got a thief's background. Guy bumps into you and says, "Thanks, mister." I need to check my pockets. He did something. I'm following the guy.
Okay? You want to know where the outcome of the follow is?
Go.
Is that where we're at? Or do you say
I'm
something
already
to anybody
following
else?
him. No, I'm just following him. It's personal. I don't trust the guy after being bumped into. I'm just following him. I haven't said anything. If they've
Okay,
noticed,
so
they've noticed. If they
Ruckus
haven't,
has
they
gone
haven't.
off.
Hold on. Give me a second. Before Ruckus gets away from me, let me see if I even see it. God knows, last time I didn't see shit.
Smog sees more things than he saw last time, but nothing.
I didn't see Ruckus disappear, so I'm like walking, whatever.
Let me see if I can see Ruckus causing a ruckus.
God, I'm getting all my crappy rolls out now.
Faenala sees Ruckus expeditiously move off into the crowd, nothing else.
I'm gonna yell for Azurix and Magnus and let them know that Ruckus has veered off course.
So
And that we
Magnus
should
and
probably
Ruckus,
follow.
or Magnus, Azurix, and Faye all now see that Ruckus is essentially creating a swath through the people that are out there.
Just leaving a wake behind me.
That's pretty well. Theoretically, you're creating an opportunity for everyone else to walk through.
I was gonna say I'm gonna start running behind Ruckus and say, "Hey, big guy, where you going, man? Where you going, laddie? Hold up!" And I'll just try to just stay in the wake of people.
Agnes is saying that. I kind of just puff up a little bit and start walking because I figure they'll move out of my way.
They do.
And I'm following Azurix.
I got little legs, so I
Closely.
gotta plow my way through.
Shout back over my shoulder in response to Magnus. A business to take care of.
I'm coming with you, laddie.
Okay. So we are now
we are
making our
following-
way downtown.
We're following Ruckus.
Walking fast, strangers past.
That's correct.
Fucking people over.
Hey, Serge, how are you?
Help you. And what it's pertaining?
Clotheslining people, choke slamming people.
Meaning regarding.
All right. So
just
you are
following us
starting
from
to
wherever
make
you're
up
leading,
ground on this person that you're following. And Magnus recognizes that it's the same person who was getting handsy with him.
Hey, you little shit. He bumped into me a while back.
You know what? So now I got to share this, but I'm on the wrong screen. So you guys keep running with your role play here. Give me 1 second. And I will share this.
You said that out loud, Magnus?
Yes, because I'm assuming we're like trotting at a decent pace.
You are faster than the average bear, but not at a pace that is moving so rapidly that it's creating a stir. It's a
Clang, clang,
out of my
clang,
way,
clang.
out of my way, out of my way, move type of thing versus I'm just running people over, right? And you see
Magnus, which one?
The halfling there.
this little guy right here.
And so when he identifies him,
Oh, hold on. I don't think I made Pip editable. Try now. Give me a refresh on it if you guys can.
got it. Yeah, I got him.
Okay. And you see this young man right here. Dodging in and out of the streets, looking over his shoulder, now worried because 4 full-grown ass adults are chasing him through the street.
3 grown-ass adults, 1 adult.
One sort of
third of an
pygmy
assault.
humanoid.
See, Zerx is gonna break out in a sprint,
Okay.
catch up to that kid.
So Azuric says, "Hey, Kool-Aid,"
Yep.
and starts
Auto
chasing
activated.
the little halfling. People are
picture, like,
bouncing
the
off.
sound
Now
of-
it's a straight up commotion.
I was gonna say, I'm picturing like the sound of a strike in a bowling alley,
Dude, it
Yeah,
is just
pretty much.
fucking people
Just
flying everywhere, right?
constantly repeating. Just
So now you have this massive, excuse my French, ruckus going on. and Azurix snatches Pip up by the scruff of his jacket and holds him, and the kid's loud, "Leave me alone, mister!
You
I don't
have
do those
something
kind
that
of things
doesn't-
for money. It's not my business.
You have something that belongs to a friend of mine.
I have nothing that belongs to anybody. Leave me alone. Put me down."
I'm gonna turn around and I'm gonna hold him towards Ruckus.
This kid's a halfling, right?
He's pequeño.
Good. Ruckus is going to just reach out his massive hand and put it right over the kid's mouth so he stops running it. And just look him dead in the eyes. Go. Play stupid games, win stupid prizes. And you're gonna search his pockets.
You find 4 gold. Among other things, a diamond ring, a pocket watch.
I'm now going to check my own gold to see
Too
if
short.
I'm missing any. I'll put 2 back in my pocket. I'll look at Magnus and said, "Missing these?"
yeah, I'm missing 2.
I'll toss them over to him. I'll look back at the kid. I don't care if you steal. What you do is your business. If you're gonna make it your business, get good at it, and know who you're stealing from.
I know who I'm stealing from. You're new here.
His mouth is still covered. I'm not there yet.
Oh, you're talking. You still have him locked up?
And I've still got him in my hand.
Okay.
I'll take the rest of the items from his pockets, and I'll kind of cup his hands and put them in his hands. I'll drop my hand from his mouth and say...
So you gave him back the diamond ring and the pocket watch?
Yep. I only took the gold that belonged to us initially.
Okay.
And then I'll uncover his mouth. And I'll say... And when you get caught, maybe keep your mouth shut. He's now free to speak.
He looks at you and he says, I know who you are. You're the new people here. I've been watching you. Strutting around like you own the place. Better than everybody. This weird dragon standing outside of the buildings like nobody sees him. Put me down!
I turn him around, look him straight in the eyes. Say, you got an issue with me?
Do I have an issue with me? With you? Yeah, you're holding me in the air hostage. At which point now you realize that everybody and their brother has now created a circle around you and is watching this spectacle. It's like dingleberries on parade.
Oh gosh.
I'll look around, take in the crowd, and look back at him and say, I'm watching so closely. You know, we've killed orcs. We've killed wraiths. We went into the ruins outside of town. We killed a half-troll. What makes you think a little halfling punk with a mouth that runs nonstop would be any trouble for us?
What makes you
Audience or
think
not.
that there aren't people watching you right now that are working with me?
What makes you think I care?
I don't care. My life is worthless. I've lived on the streets my whole life. You have no idea what that's like. Don't feed me in none of your nonsense. If you're gonna kill me and get it over with. Otherwise, put me down and let me go.
I look at Ruckus, and I grin. I like this kid. I drop him.
He's a snotty little thing, isn't he?
I liked him till he said his life was worthless. Someone who doesn't recognize their own worth doesn't hold a worth. Second you give that away, you've got nothing. I gave it up too easily.
So, did you say that to him?
Yeah, I've said that out loud to everyone.
Yeah? He looks at you and he goes,
In conversation.
I just told you whatever got me down. You guys are idiots. And he's gone. Back through the crowd. As he leaves, he drops a token. Think of it like a tabletop token, right? A flat thing, something that's like a marker. And it just clings on the ground. Ding, ding, ding.
I'll pick it up.
Okay. Doesn't make sense to you. No real identifying marks. Nothing that stands out to you where you go, oof. It's clearly not money. Now
look at the rest of
everybody's murmuring.
I look at the rest of the party. Anybody know what this means?
Looks like a Canadian loony. Just kidding. Friggin' Canadians and their stupid bacon.
I knew that was coming up.
I'm clipping that and I'm sending it to face, fucker.
It's called a ham.
Exactly. All right. So, Pip has dropped something.
I'll put that in my inventory.
Okay. Let's just call it a token for now.
Okay. You'd think some of us would learn after watching people pick up watches that they can't get rid of. Just saying.
He didn't even check
It's
it.
a
He just picked it
locket,
up.
thank you.
Okay.
Look back to the party and said, sorry to get us so off course. It was personal.
It's all right. He took two. He took the two from me. I wasn't too worried about it. The kid better to get this priority straight. That, or at least get better at thieving. You know.
All right.
Well, he'll be back.
Oh, I'm sure. He'll bring all his little kindergarten friends with him too.
I would have gotten away with it too if it had been for you and those kids.
You those meddling kids.
All right. So at this point, you guys are surrounded by people, and you are not far from the odds and glaze. So I'm assuming that's where you want to wind up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Just push right through the crowd, not giving a damn about them.
Cookie's like, fuck these kids, I'm out. Fuck these kids, I'm out. What are you doing over there, Biddy? All right. Boom. Boom. I don't know why that's doing that. Give me a second.
We're looking in the windows.
Right?
Yeah, definitely, because I'm looking in the windows.
Okay. All right, so you guys are at the Odds and Glaze. I shared that with you just now. The Odds and Glaze, situated in a well-lit avenue in Riverleaf, stands as a beacon of commerce and curiosities in this halfling city. Managed by Eberk Torver, a dwarf known for his eclectic tastes and an eye for the unique, this general store has become the must-visit destination for both locals and travelers alike. The shop's exterior is intriguing. A plaster tower with white shingled roof giving it an almost whimsical appearance. However, the dead hedges that line the building and the rumors of it being haunted add a layer of mystery to its charm. Despite these eerie whispers, or perhaps because of them, Odds and Glaze never fails to draw a crowd. Stepping inside, customers are greeted by the warmth of small braziers strategically placed around the shop, their flickering flames casting a welcoming glow. The shelves are closely packed with goods ranging from mundane to the exotic, each item crafted carefully, selected by Eberk as to ensure it holds some interest or utility. The shop's layout is kind of like a labyrinth of wonders, with items hanging from the ceiling, tucked into nooks, or displayed on tables. The array of goods is diverse, from finely crafted kitchenware to rare herbs and spices, from simple tools to mysterious artifacts that promise untold uses. Eberk, with his knowledgeable yet enigmatic demeanor, is always ready to share a story behind an item or offer advice on its uses. His expertise is not just that in items he sells, but also in understanding his customers' needs, often recommending the perfect item for the situation. At night, the shop takes on a different character. The stories of it being haunted seem almost unbelievable as shadows playing along the walls and the braziers cast a ghostly light. However, the allure of the store's contents, coupled with Eberk's welcoming presence, ensure that it remains a bustling hub of activity even after the sun sets. Odds and Glaze is more than a store. It's a part of Riverleaf's identity, a place where magical and the ordinary coexist, where tales of ghosts intertwine with the daily chatter of commerce, and where every visit holds the promise of discovering something extraordinary. Okay, you guys are outside. You should be able to move around.
Walk up to the door and open it.
The door opens and you hear
Steps inside.
You hear a chattering of stuff. You come in and Eberk says, "Whoa! Hello, big fella." You see some other people walking around in there. Nothing too crazy, right? Like, it's just a bunch of, shoppers.
As he says it, I'll look to my left and to my right and go, "Oh, must be me. The green one stays outside."
Oh. Yeah, there's a bigger one?
Hey now.
Sorry.
Tell him
No,
that,
no.
bigger.
I did not mean to cause any offense. I'm just you kind of don't take this the wrong way, but you stick out a little bit.
Around these parts, at least.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Name's Ruckus.
Nice to meet you, Ruckus. I'm Eberk. Welcome to my shop. What can I get for you? Wait, hold on. Don't tell me. Let me see. You're here for... You're here for... Let me see. Let me take you in.
Is he behind the
Big
counter
guy
right
like
now?
you. Huh?
Is he behind the counter right now?
No, he's walked out. Oh, you're right. I don't have him on the map. Fuck, sorry about that. I was like, why do you not see him? There you go.
So as he said, I'll take a step closer to make sure I'm right in front of him. As he says, let me take you in.
So he looks at you and he says, "A healing kit."
A healing kit?
Well, you kind of look like you're going to use it.
I'll look back over my shoulder and say, I think the short one will use it more.
The short one? What short one?
Agnes, where are you?
He's still outside.
Well, I shouted it.
I'm having some pooter problems here.
What happened?
Something's like really bogging my system down. It's like unbelievable lag for some reason. Like everything. It's not like roll. It's everything. It's just roll.
Oh. Have you tried turning off the stream? Do you have stream with me open?
No.
Okay. I'm curious what happens if I close that.
Wow. Okay, I just clicked my piece to be right behind Cookie, and it hasn't moved yet.
I got you. Boom.
Oh, damn.
Oh, okay. There we go. I've been in this store before, so.
Yep. And he looks and he goes, "Oh, Magnus, right?
Correct, laddie. I'll go up and shake his hand.
My brother."
Step aside so they can see each other.
He immediately remembers Magnus. He remembers that Magnus bought the healing kits from him before, right? He remembers that, he was talking about not seeing a lot of his dwarven brothers with him and the whole piece. So he totally remembers Magnus. And so he says, "What can I do you guys for?"
I believe the druid has the note.
Oh, yeah, I guess I do. I'm going to take a step forward towards him and reach in my pocket and pull out the note and hand it to him. And let him know that Baron sent us and said that we could have his 4 tickets for the tournament.
All of a sudden, you realize that there's someone else who's been listening to this. And she says, "You have 4 tickets to the tournament?"
I look at her. Well, which direction is she?
I'm going to drop
can
her
we
on here in
even
just
see
a
her?
second. I'm sharing her right now.
Okay.
So she's there on the other side of the table from you.
I'm going to look at her and be like, I don't have 4 tickets yet.
I wasn't talking to you, Druid. Oh, I forgot to make her editable. Sorry. Should be good now. Now you guys can see her. I don't know how it always winds up this way, but I always seem to throw the redheaded cookie first.
Every goddamn time.
That's,
Cookie
honestly
likes
speaking, by the
ninjas.
way, all I did was pick a name. There are like 10 names on there.
Oh, that's not happening. That's my grandmother's name. Nope.
Nimble Fingers?
Oh, Philomena. Well, not my grandmother. My great grandmother actually, Philomena Papagna.
That's hilarious.
That ain't happening.
He said, no, I'm good. Then, as soon as she says that, another person in there says, "Hold it. You have tickets to the event? How much?" So now, you have 2 different people vying for the very same tickets.
I say we sell them.
I say we sell them. Is that what you said?
Yes.
Jesus. You don't even have them yet.
They were promised to us.
You have a note.
Ern promised them to us.
Listen, all you have is a note that you haven't even actually given to him yet because these people have distracted that whole process.
Well, that was on the druid.
I'm waiting to see how you guys want to play this.
Yikes, that's an evil looking gremlin.
He said that's an evil looking gremlin.
We'll figure it out. for
I
midnight.
shove the note a little bit more forcefully towards Eberk and be like, "Here, take the note from Baron, please. We
Oh,
need those tickets."
Baron sent you. Oh, that dwarf. Always. Always. So Ebert turns and he looks at Altho, right? And he looks at Philomena and he says, "I'm sorry, but I have to give them here. The debt is paid." So he hands you guys the 4 tickets to the Skyrift tournament that starts in 4 days.
Does he hand them to me?
He hands them to you because you handed him the note.
Okay.
So you now have 4 tickets to the
She was
Skyrift.
making sure Ruckus didn't get them so he couldn't sell them.
Big
Totally
facts.
would.
I know you would.
Totally would. So
And I'm going to grab the tickets and run back out the door, yelling, "Thank you for your help, sir."
As you run out the
And
door,
run over to
Altho
Zerix.
comes in running behind you and says, "Wait, I'll buy them."
I look back and I'm like, get lost. As I turn around and look back at Azurix and hand him the tickets and be like, here, keep these safe.
He sees
I'll
his
take
Zurix
the-
and just kind of slowly Homer Simpsons back into the building.
And I turn around and stick my tongue in his direction and go, neener, neener, ha.
Neener, neener, ah.
Okay. So, what do we do now?
Not let Ruckus touch the tickets.
Not
I don't like that
recommend
answer.
the tickets.
I look at Azurix and be like, please don't let Ruckus touch the tickets. He's trying to sell them.
I look over at Ruckus and
Ruckus
kinda
is still
shake my
inside.
oh, I thought he was out here. He said something.
No, but he can see him through the window, though.
Something.
He said
look-
something, but he was inside because he cheated.
I look in the window
Here,
and
now
I see
I've
Ruckus and
closed
just
that
shake my
out so
head.
he can be anywhere.
Perfect.
Cookie's DM was bullshit.
It's a
That was
character
funny,
for a show
though.
called Carnival Row.
Really?
Yeah.
That's funny. I've never seen that.
That's a little creepy looking.
It is.
Did I miss?
All right. So,
Oh, jeez.
That's funny. Like something Nick Cannon would wear to the Grammys or something. Yeah.
it definitely looks like something. I swear to God, that's who I thought it was at first, by the way.
I'm making shit look good.
Okay. So you guys are outside. What do we do?
Okay, we have the tickets. We have 4 days.
Do we know how far away it is for the Skyrift tournament?
Not close. It'll take you probably a day by travel with a caravan. They're going all the time. It's a massive event, so you don't have to worry about that.
Yeah.
I assume we're into the evening at this point, yeah?
Yeah. It's definitely later in the evening.
Perhaps maybe head back to the Slow Clam and call it a night.
Okay.
Try to catch a caravan in the morning.
Okay.
Sounds good.
So as you guys start to walk away, all of a sudden, a weird person stands in front of you. She
Another
looks
one?
at you, and she says, "Is this the group?" And all of a sudden, you see Pip poke his head out from behind her. And then put his head back behind her. And you hear him go, "Yes."
Little bitch.
Is that in character or out of character?
Out of character.
Just checking. Just wanted to see how this was going to go.
And she.
I'm gonna take a step towards her.
Here we go.
Careful.
like a bad idea.
Well, where is she on the map?
I don't have a map right now. We're just standing in the street. No map
Okay.
for this. She
Standing
is
in the
standing in front of you all.
Okay.
She definitely has the look of, I wouldn't fuck with me.
Well, I'm gonna squat down and look at Pip in the eyes and be like,
No, Pip's behind
Well,
her.
how-
So if you're looking at Pip, you're standing where she's at.
oh, okay. I didn't know if he was peeking around her or
Picture, think parent and child.
Okay.
That's the vibe you're getting right now. So let's walk back. Are you still standing? Are you stepping towards her or no?
No, because I didn't know how much space was between me and her.
She's not like
behind
standing
her.
on top of you, right? I mean, she's at conversational distance.
Okay. Well, I would say if Pip was where I could make eye contact with him, I was gonna crouch down to the ground and have a conversation with him.
He is uncomfortable right now, and he is laser focused on the fucking orc.
Zerx is going to cross his arms and be like, I'm assuming that he told you about us grabbing him.
He did.
Did he tell you why?
He did.
I assume you're wanting what he dropped back.
Exactly.
I'll go ahead and reach into my backpack and I'll hand her the token back.
She nods and she says, "The coalition gives you thanks." At which point she turns around. She kind of roughly hands Pip the token. And then as he's walking away, she kind of boots him on the butt. And he looks at the orc and he goes, "Thanks, mister."
Oh, no.
And runs off. At which point,
I'm gonna look.
she kind of shakes her head and she's like, "You have my apologies."
It's totally
Go to
okay,
check my
but you.
pockets.
She looks at, she sees Ruckus. She picks up on Ruckus checking his pockets and she goes, "No one's taking your money from you. You've been told to be left alone. This will not happen again. You have my word." And she turns and starts to walk away.
Okay.
She looks at the lizard and said, "I thought you'd be taller." And then just disappeared into the crowd.
Damn.
Look over to his right and say, "I like her."
I do too.
She's
I
a bad
figured they'd be
bitch.
back for it.
She's a
bet she
bad
works out.
bitch.
Amazingly enough, I had a feeling what they were looking for.
I so wish I was playing Gilius right now. Oh man, I picked the wrong campaign to play a fucking cleric. I'm just saying. Oh
Who was
man,
Okay, you got to fill me in. Who was Gilius?
That was his
No.
character from the last thing. And he was a no fucks given type of dude, man. He would say or do whatever the fuck he wanted to do. He didn't matter.
yeah, Cookie likes him a lot. You can ask him.
Well, and once again, you got to realize, to me, that thing had no purpose.
He was
Nobody
a
knew what it
chaotic,
was.
chaotic neutral dwarven barbarian.
Nice.
Put him in perspective. There was a very threatening and very powerful woman who was in charge of essentially every single guard force
He's
for
smacked her
campaign,
ass
which numbered over
every
500
time.
units, which we learned on day one. And he slapped her on the ass repeatedly.
Constantly. He called her sugar britches.
Sugar britches.
It was fucking great, dude.
They would have made great babies. Just saying.
Well, and you know, I have yet to see another dragonborn, so
Well, remember, you're in Hobbitville. You're like
I know.
9,000 feet taller than 80% of the population.
That's like
Right?
Godzilla going through Tokyo.
Yeah. Which is why I said when Wabbit's like, I picture fucking a strike at a bowling alley. That's what it was people were just bouncing off of you guys as you're pushing
Right.
through.
Yeah. No, I figured when I said I was running, I knew that's exactly what was happening.
It was like Moses parting the seas. Everything just got out of the way really quickly.
And Faenala's like, hey, look at all this space I can walk through.
All right. So back into the action. As she walks away out of the crowd, you see a human coming back through the crowd.
Okay. Well, let's see if he's
Human.
laser focused on us.
He walks right up to Ruckus
Oh.
Oh, okay.
and he says, the youngling made a mistake. You put your hands on him again and we're going to have a problem. Are we clear?
As long as he learned from his mistake.
He's learned. Are we clear?
We're clear.
Now, my job is to help you. I owe you all a debt. The coalition makes everything right.
Make everything right. You got little halfling children running around doing your dirty deeds.
I don't have halfling children running around doing any dirty deeds. You should mind your children and tell them to watch their tongue.
I'll climb up Zurich's back. Excuse me.
Yeah, that's right. Take care of your backpack, lizard.
I'm gonna grab the dwarf, set him down on the ground.
Put me down.
Not
Put me down.
I'm not a ladder.
Put me down.
You're gonna have to throw me.
I'll toss the dwarf.
Now, this guy is a big guy. A big guy. Eye to eye with Azurix and Ruckus. For a human, that's a big fucking human.
Damn, that's
Yeah.
a big motherfucker.
He told us his name.
He did not.
Okay.
But he definitely
I'll
set a
hold out.
tone when he walked up.
I'm gonna hold out my hand. I'm gonna say Zerx.
Jonas.
Well met.
Thank you. Alondra said that Pip was out of line. I want to reiterate what she told you. The coalition does not support how that went down.
He's a young one.
He is young.
He's got heart.
He's 12 years old. His parents were killed. He's lived his life on the streets. He's having a hard time trying to figure out right from wrong. He makes a living off other people's stuff. There's only so
He
much
would've
I can
just come
control.
up and asked.
What'd you say, Small?
If he would have just asked, I would have taken care of him.
He's had to learn to live on his own. He doesn't
I
ask for
understand.
anything. The coalition takes what it needs and only what it needs.
I understand.
So here's my one ask of you. I owe you one debt. It has a time limit, and now's the time. What do you want to know?
Faenala,
Yes.
grab the map.
Yes. I reach in my pocket and I pull out the map and I unfold it also carefully and hand it to Azurix.
Show him the map. You know anything about this?
So he reaches his hand out as if he wants to take the map.
Knowing he owes us a debt, I will hand him the map.
He looks at it. He kind of flips it, right? You know how you do that shit when you... Like, Smog will know this. Cookie doesn't know because he's had ways his whole life. But you know how, like, when you get a map and you're fucking... you're twisting that shit around and flipping it upside down and trying to figure out which way's fucking north, right? So that's what he's doing. And now, mind you, this guy's a young guy. He's 17, 18 maybe years old, it looks like, right? A young man. And he looks at you and he goes, "Where did you find this?" He goes,
It was given to us.
"Given to you, huh?" He goes, "Just remember what I do for a living. This was not given to you."
He said it was given us to a laddie. He's not lying.
Whoever gave you this has given you something and trusts you. So you want to know what this is?
I need to know how to translate it.
Whoa. What's the half human over there good for? Nodding at Magnus.
I would say that's such a loaded one because I could literally be 3 out of the 4.
Yeah, exactly. What do you mean, laddie? I'm a priest of Saloon.
And this is in Celestial.
This is beyond my wisdom. I need help. We need help translating this.
Well, lucky for you. Somebody donated this to the coalition. Let me help you. So, housekeeping. The map and the letters aren't going to match. There's just no way for me to produce a map with the exact letters, okay? So let's use a little creative thinking on this one.
Yep.
And he hands you, for lack of a better term, like a children's book.
Oh, nice.
And inside of said children's book is the alphabet. Like a crib sheet, so to speak.
That's good stuff.
He folds the map back up. He hands the map to Azurix. He looks at all of you and he says, "Remember what I said. The coalition lives off exactly what it needs, and you've been granted passage. We have small children here. They're not the brightest bulbs in the box sometimes, so if they cross that line, just send a message. We'll make it right." He looks at the druid and he says, "Looking good." And he turns and he walks away.
I think he has the hots for you, hippie.
Yeah, kind of looks that way. He's not so bad looking himself.
Funny story, that was one of the first characters I built for this timeline. And it was supposed to be the leader. And I was like, I don't want that guy to be the leader. I want him. You look at him and you think that guy's the fucking muscle for the outfit, right?
Right, bodyguard.
Yeah. I was like,
Bodyguard,
I can't
bouncer,
do this.
whatever.
I got to go a different direction. So I spun it all around and created Alondra afterwards because she was an afterthought that had to fit the story that I was trying to spin. Because I was like, I do not want this guy to be the leader. He looks too perfect. All right. So, the coalition has provided you, well, first, the realization they exist, whatever they are.
Mm-hmm.
They have provided you with, at face value, you're no longer going to get pickpocketed. And an answer as to what your map is. But that
And a
opens
way to
up way
translate
more
it.
questions, right? First of all, what's the coalition?
Right.
How does a 17-year-old kid know what the map is?
Yep.
And where did he get this fucking crib sheet from?
Yep. And how much involved are they?
And he ain't scared of ruckus.
And Xerxes willingly handed over our ancient map to a shady.
So,
Look,
hearing all of that,
remember,
you guys are in public. So you can out of character conversate, but in character, reminder that there are people passing you all day long in and out the store.
Yes.
Okay? And action.
I think it's
No, I
time
will-
for us to head back to the inn and go to sleep. And get a fresh start in the morning.
I could use a meal.
Okay? So you guys
Chicken
are headed
sandwiches.
back to the inn. As you walk back to the inn, you hear occasionally, "Thanks, mister," in the distance.
Hey Pip, is that you?
Hi,
So,
lady!
come here real quick. Come here!
So he stops
God, it's the new Todd.
and he comes running over and he sees the druid and he goes, "I like your flowers."
Well, thank you. And I'm gonna reach into my pocket and I'm gonna pull out 10 gold pieces and hand it to him and be like, please make sure that you're more careful next time.
He just cries. He literally just sits and cries.
What did you do to the poor lad?
Him.
He done made the little children cry. Mean hippie.
Pip, are you
mean
hungry?
hippie.
Meet us at the inn if you want a plate of food and I'll buy you dinner for the night. But you
Oh.
better start behaving.
So now he shoves the money into his pocket and he says, "I'll race you there," and he's gone. Like gone. This motherfucker is like, now, you know, because he's just fucking used
already
to,
at the inn.
yeah, he's used to being it. Like, the thing is, you know, you're a pickpocket. You can get in and out, move around people without him even knowing you're there. So he is hauling ass to the building, right? We are going to the tavern, and we are going to, I believe it's this one that I got you guys in. It is, right here.
Now, out of character, my thought process behind this is that since he is a pickpocket and he's a little kid, he might be of value to us later on down the road for information or scouting places out because he does this all the time.
All right, so we are at the inn.
Did you see what Serge said?
I saw what he said.
Little cookie on a booty call fast. That's funny, by the way. All right,
That
so
is
now we're at
hilarious.
the inn. And I'll add in a little halfling here that is... rolled tokens. I was like, what am I looking for here? So I'll put a little halfling just kind of standing over here in the corner. And as you come through the door, Tiny yells out, "And don't you move until they get here!" And you guys come walking in, and Tina kind of meets you over here, and she's like, "Did you guys really tell this one that you'd buy him food?"
She.
Yes,
told him
I
that.
did. I told him that I would buy him some dinner. I promise he will behave, because if not, there will be consequences.
Okay. So she walks back over there and she says, "Get over there and sit down." And he just hauls ass across the room.
I was sitting next to him.
Cookie said, "I am not fucking sitting next to him." So he won't look up. He's at the table. He's sitting there, but he won't like look up. He's just face down.
I give him a tap on the shoulder.
And he
Hey, little
squeaks.
guy.
He's like,
Hey,
don't pick me up, mister. Don't pick me up. I didn't do it.
look at me.
No, I'm sorry, sir. No. Don't pick me
You're
up.
okay. I'm not picking you up.
Okay.
I got a deal for you.
A deal? What kind of deal you got, mister?
If you can eat more chicken sandwiches than me, I'll give you 10 more gold pieces.
Oh, mister. You're like 40 times my size.
When's the last time you ate?
Yesterday.
Did you eat good?
What do you consider rotten fish?
Yeah. Take me up on the challenge.
Oh, mister, I can't eat more than you, but I'll try. I can't switch the pieces for some reason. It won't let me turn him. There it goes. I've been trying to turn him for like 10 minutes. Okay, so Tina comes over. It wouldn't let me turn him. It just, all I did was, did you see me pinging on the map?
Yeah, I seen you.
Yeah, it was me trying to turn him. I'm like, what the fuck, man? Okay, so Tina comes over. She looks at Pip and she says, "Pip, behave." He just nods his head. No words, just nods his head. She looks at you all and she says, "What can I get you guys?"
I grin at her. Can I get my usual?
The 10 chicken sandwiches?
Yep.
All of a sudden you hear Pip go, "Oh my God. 10?"
I'm gonna speak up and yell towards her and be like, "Bring Pip 10 too."
Oh,
But
poor kid.
he doesn't get the ale.
He's going to throw up.
I look at Pip and be like, "You don't have to eat them all now. You can save some for later."
He heard you say you don't get the ale, and he's like, "Why not?" You can roll dice to see who eats more? That's my plan.
Turn to Tyne and tell her I'll have the same.
10
Forget what it
chicken
was last time. I think
sandwiches?
it was the
Jesus.
bitters. No, it wasn't. No, I didn't have the chicken sandwiches. I
Oh,
can't remember the other
I
option.
thought you were saying you wanted 10 chicken sandwiches. I was like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
No, same as last time.
Now it makes way more sense. You had the... What did you have? You had the chicken soup with peas? No. You had to have the chicken
I
sandwich.
had that.
Because there was only yam hash and hash browns, chicken
No,
soup.
so it was a soup.
Okay.
Yeah.
It was the soup.
Yeah, me and
I
Ruckus
saved
had
the
the
hash
soup.
for breakfast.
Okay. Okay. All right.
And after I order with her, I'll turn to the rest of them and remind them, the room's not free.
Well,
And I look at Ruckus and say, "I already paid
I was
you."
going to say, Faye already paid you. She's going to get saucy.
Faye, you paid me for one night. It's 5 gold every night.
And I gave you 10, so shush.
Because the first night was double. You didn't even know the contract. See you.
Wow. Did you just mute yourself,
Take
Cookie?
it or leave it, Ruckus. Yes,
He
he
did.
did. And he's over there running his mouth and nobody can hear him.
It's not muted.
You just like
You
stop
were.
talking.
You were.
You like you could cut out like you unplugged your cord or something.
Dude, no, I didn't do anything that I know of. What was the last part you heard?
You didn't even read the contract. You just...
Oh. You guys want to have a room without me?
There we go. All right. So Tina runs off to get the food. And it's just the 5 of you sitting at the table. Pip's just kind of avoiding eye contact with everybody.
Okay.
And then he says, Mister, I'm sorry about your gold. That goes for you too, Sir Dwarf. I didn't know who you guys were. I really messed up and I'm sorry.
I'll just like tap him on the shoulder. Like, that's not a path you want to go down, lad. I know these people are taking care of you. But you have to believe in yourself and do what your heart tells you to do. If you tell you to do something that you don't want to do, you don't have to do it.
Well, they don't tell me
Turn
to
it
do
down.
anything. That's just it. They just protect me when I've done wrong. They've never asked me to
Agnes.
do anything. I
Agnes,
bring
you've
back
never lived
everything.
on the
They take
streets.
care of me and the rest of us.
What's that? Is there?
You've never lived on the streets, Magnus. You don't understand. Pull
They're
out
my-
10 gold and I set them on the table right in front of Pip. Bless you, sir.
His eyes get really big and he goes, is this for me?
Remember our bet.
He goes, I have a bed.
Bet.
A bet.
With
Oh,
tea.
for the bet.
Uh-huh.
What's the bet?
He can eat more than me.
I don't have 10 gold to pay if I lose.
It's a one-way deal. You win, it's yours. You lose,
So now
I
his
keep most
eyes
of
are
it.
huge like saucers and he's just kind of giggling like a little kid, right? Because he's a small
Mhm.
boy.
he is.
Okay? So now Tina's back with the food. She's carrying it like she's a professional. She's got like 75 plates and she's balancing them all there like on sticks and she's a circus act. She puts it all down. She looks around and she says, you guys need anything else?
I'm good. Thank you, Tina.
No,
away she
thank
goes.
you,
Set
Tina.
here, thank you.
Huh?
Said all set here, thank you.
That's what I thought you said. And away she goes. All right, Smog, roll a D100.
Okay.
Motherfucker. I hope you roll a 1.
That's not very nice, sir.
Damn. 36. All right. So Pip starts eating the sandwiches and he gets like 2 or 3 sandwiches in and all of a sudden you can see like his eyes are just glazing over. He's just kind of he's at his peak, right? He looks at you and he goes, I don't think I can eat anymore.
You're good. I take 5 of the gold back, and I push the other 5 to him.
Is this for
Valiant
me?
effort. Yep.
He grabs it and he shoves it in his pocket as fast as he can.
Kinda didn't ask us for money.
You guys ordered the sandwiches, so your drinks immediately came with it. So you got chicken sandwiches, potatoes, and tankards of bitter. Cookie and Shaggy for Faye and Ruckus got chicken soup with peas. And did you order Wabbit?
Yeah, I guess they didn't hear me. The chicken sandwich with the bitters.
Okay, and so Wabbit got the same thing then.
But she didn't charge us.
Oh, that's
what I'm
okay.
saying.
She'll be back. She's left you to your own devices with the little hoodwink.
We're renting a room from her. I don't think it's her biggest concern. She literally knows where we sleep.
Right?
Right?
She'll cut you. Okay? So any more conversations? Any more anything?
I'm gonna look at Pip and be like, "Do you need anything?"
No, I have everything I need. Alondra and Jonas
you
watch
sure?
over me.
Hey, Pip. Anything we need to know about this town?
I love Riverleaf. I've lived here all my life. These people are not very good with watching their pockets either. They're kind of like the orc over there. I shouldn't have said thanks, mister, to him. I should have just moved.
Yep.
Oh, looks like you did learn something.
I always learn something. That's an expectation. Every time I go home, I have to tell them the things that I learned. In fact, I didn't even get to go home last time because I dropped my token and they wouldn't let me in without it. So I had to find
you
it.
Needed it.
Huh?
I figured you'd need it back.
That's our admission. Without that, you can't get in. They told me I had to go find it. I was like, I don't want to go find those guys. And Alondra told me I couldn't come back without it, but she'd help.
Wife's yelling, be right back.
Yep. And then Jonas got involved. Oh, he's scary.
He's okay. Little guy, probably time for you to head back to your group.
This is when I make my most money, but I appreciate the food.
Just remember, only what you need.
Oh, I never take more than I need. But there's a lot of us, so we try to stay busy and make sure that we can keep food on the table.
I'll make sure you take those other 8 sandwiches back.
So he grabs all of that stuff. He's got like a little pack that he carries with him that's tied to his hip, and he shoves all of it that he can in there. He looks at you all and he's like, I gotta go. Thank you. And he yells at Tyna, see you later, sucker. And out the door he goes. Tyna comes back over. She goes, here's the bill for tonight's food. You want me to put it on your bill? Or are you gonna pay for it now?
Put it on the room.
I can put it on Ruckus's room. I'm sure he's good for it, she says jokingly. She
I'm
actually
gonna slide her some money for the 10-night stay and my
She looks
dinner.
at Ruckus and she says, you know I can split the room up amongst all of you. You don't have to pay ahead of time. She goes, but I do appreciate you taking the math off of my plate.
You did right by us. I want to make sure you get paid. I'll take that risk.
So she turns and she starts to walk away and she comes back and she goes, I gotta know. And it could be none of my business. But how did you guys wind up with a coalition member at your table? She goes,
My head's gonna immediately snap to the druid.
oh, the hippie. Should have known.
Well, he pickpocketed the wrong person. The giant grasshopper over here almost ate him. Ruckus wasn't very happy with the whole situation. And then the little twerp ran away. And then he came back with friends.
Friends?
Yes, friends.
Let me guess. Jonas.
Exactly.
And others.
She looks at you all and she goes, that poor guy, he always has to make up for every one of those kids' mistakes. But he does it every time.
So what you're saying is that he's good people.
Well, they're all good people. All of those kids are good people. But there's nobody to take care of them. There's nowhere for them to go. They gravitate to a place where they can be taken care of. Alondra and Jonas and the rest of that crew all look out for him. Tobin's constantly on the watch for those guys. In fact, he's probably not far now if Pip just left.
Who's Tobin?
He's kind of the sheep herder. They don't leave home without him. When they're working, they always have somebody to make sure that things that go wrong get avoided.
Didn't see Tobin.
Yeah, he's pretty good at that. Anyway, I got to get running. You guys have the room for the night. Your bellies are full. Everything's situated the way that you expect it to be. If you need anything else, holler. And back behind the counter into the kitchen
Thank you
she
as
goes.
always.
Huh?
I'm just saying, thank her as always.
Yep. So she's in the kitchen working, doing what she's doing. Just a reminder, you're not alone in the public setting.
What was the cost of my meal? Be 3 gold pieces?
5.
5? Okay.
Because I like simple
20, so
math.
I'm down 25.
And Smog's down 50.
Yeah,
50 gold pieces?
Smog's now broke.
I've still got 8 gold pieces left.
That's good. You still owe me 15.
I'm not sleeping in the room.
What's that?
I'm not sleeping in the room. I'm sleeping out under the stars, man.
You slept in the room last night. That's 10 still.
I'll give you 8.
Alley. It is not going away.
I'll give you
I'll
8,
give you
he
8.
says.
I look at Ruckus and I'm like,
Was
what
it a
do
total
I
of
owe
50?
you?
Yeah, total of 50.
Okay.
What did you say, Faye?
And how much do I owe you between the food and the room for the night? Even though I don't technically sleep.
Technically, you're paying the food, so it's 5 gold to her, and then whatever Cookie has.
You paid me 10 already, so you only owe me 5 if you sleep in there tonight. Right now, you don't owe me any.
Hey, Cookie. I hand you 8 gold pieces, and I'm broke.
Don't worry, I counted yours already. I heard you.
So we need to still pay Tina for the food?
I just paid Tina.
No, just take it out. Just, you paid her, she went away, just take it out.
I don't know how much it was.
5.
Even with Pip's food?
Well, Smog paid for Pip's food, so Smog's broke. He's negative money now.
Oh. Okay.
I don't need money. I'm a barbarian. I need money for it.
I'm back.
Welcome back. So Pip has gone.
Did the lizard eat him or what?
No, he left. The lizard told him he needed to go home, and Pip said, "This is when I do my best work," and said, "I'm going to work, and I'll see you later." And Tina told everybody that there is a 3rd member of the coalition that watches over the children while they work.
Named Tobin.
His name is Tobin.
Okay, well, guess we're gonna head. I'm gonna head outside of the room, close to the room, so in case I gotta run in.
Okay, so you're gonna want to be. Can you move out there?
Yep.
Where I drug you now, you can move there.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Because this is their room here.
Yep. I'm gonna get out my bedroll. Keep my axe on my
one
chest.
here. That one. Okay, so the dwarf, the dird, and the orc are still sitting at the table.
Did we establish who got that book in that exchange earlier?
What book?
I would assume the lizard, since he was the one doing.
Are you talking about the? You're talking about the child's book,
Yes.
the lizard.
Okay. Open up the window and we yelled. Or, oh,
You can't open the window from where you're
I
at.
was like, wait. Yeah. I realized.
He's like, I'm gonna open up the
Addressing
window with
table, say,
telekinetic.
that's it for me. I'll see you in the room if you decide to stay there. And I'll head over to the room. Closing the door behind me
Going
because I'm
that
not an
way,
animal.
too.
Said close
Open
the
the
door
window.
behind me because I'm not an animal.
You know,
Go,
you're
go,
like,
gadget arms.
Was that
Like-
some shit towards me?
Yes.
Baby. I yell at the window to the lizard. I see that book.
Lizard.
Reach into the backpack, grab the book, and hand it to Ruckus.
Thanks, you have back in the morning. You're 2 golds forgiven.
That's hilarious.
I'll close the window.
He literally was like, I'm shutting the window. Fuck you. Wabbit, can you move or are you sitting at the table just to sit at the table?
Oh, I can move.
Okay.
Go gadget arms.
Okay. So Shaggy's gonna sit in the corner. Faye's in the corner with the dunce hat on. Ruckus has the Celestial book. And Wabbit is on the bed.
So, Celestial book. And we treat this like a magic item and say if I spend my 2 hours reading through it before going to sleep, that
Nope.
I can.
You can treat it like
No?
you can treat it like the decoder ring that it is.
Decoder ring.
Yeah, you gotta figure that shit out now.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is
No. There is no sleeping and I wake up tomorrow fluent in Celestial.
I'm not talking about. So you cut me off wherever I got to the end. Not talking fluent. I'm talking the ability to use it to understand parts of the map.
Oh, you could do that. So you could use it to start to decipher things, segments on a map.
Did Azurix give me back the map earlier, or no? Or does he
Nope.
still have possession?
He's got
still have
everything
the
and
map.
he's sleeping outside
Yep.
in the fucking thing.
On that note, I'm gonna run to the
Everybody's like,
window,
shit.
fling it open. Hey, Azurix, give me the map.
Cookie's in there reading
it,
the
you
cliff
guys-
notes and not got anything to apply the cliff to.
you guys keep waking me up, damn it. Reach into the bag,
Well, give me the map.
find the map, hand it to Faenala. Go away.
Thanks, bye. And I run the map over to Ruckus and hand it to him. Now, figure this thing out, would you?
Ask me about it in the morning.
He said, I think I'm
Well,
good.
I want the map back in the morning. Because I don't think the map and the book should be kept together.
Says the lady holding the magic amulet.
You know what? If I could give it away, I sure have tried, and it keeps coming back.
And this is why I'm sleeping outside.
Oh, come on, big giant grasshopper.
Oh, fuck.
Pretty sure she hasn't sprayed any bug killer in here lately. You'd be just fine.
I'm gonna wait till Azurix is asleep and go get a bowl of water and stick his hand in it.
Jesus.
You're a priest. Is that holy water?
Ooh.
Might be.
Real quick, so I'm trying
Be sure to
calculate my
drink
notes.
your
What was the
Ovaltine.
name-
See, Serge got exactly what I was saying just now.
What was the name of the third guy from the syndicate that Tina told us about?
I'd like to tell you, but I'm not in the room.
Toma or
This is
something
out
like
of
that?
character, dumbass.
Tobin.
Oh, it's Tobin.
Tobin?
Tobin.
You didn't say it was out of character, sir.
Details, Cookie. Details.
He's not wrong.
I said real quick. I'm trying to catch up on my notes. I don't
Oh,
think
I
that's in
missed that.
character.
I missed
Oh,
that.
I didn't
Tobin.
hear
No,
any
you
of
were.
that part.
Wait.
I didn't
wait.
hear him say
You were
notes.
studying. Not only that, he said I'm trying to catch up on my notes, but he's studying and learning the new language. So
Yes,
to
but I don't have
me-
a quill. I don't have a quill or paper either. So how am I taking notes?
I don't know. I wasn't.
Oh,
I don't know. You might want to have one in your backpack.
Barbarian.
I don't know.
Barbarian. I don't know anything
do what
about
I want.
quills and notes.
Well, since Faye has ensured that I have the map for the night, I'm going to spend the
Because
2
he's
hours.
gonna rub
of
one
the-
out on the map.
It might be sticky in the morning.
Oh God, no!
No, I was just gonna hear. Oh, Shadow Swift.
Fucking ooh.
Okay, then I guess Zerx is carrying the sticky map now.
But
I
no,
want
really,
no
in
sticky
the
map.
2 hours that I don't spend sleeping, I'm gonna spend reading the book and comparing it to the section of the map closest to the ruins that we'd previously explored, or that we think we previously
happened?
explored.
I was gonna ask, can we get a refresh on the map on the World Animal?
Yes. Yes. Thank you for the reminder on that. Give me 1 second. Should have it now. Do you guys have it?
Yep.
I got it.
Yep.
All right. Sorry, I was trying to get something there. All right, Brian, have a good night, sir. All right, Cookie, what was your request? I'm sorry.
No, I was just saying that turning in for the night from spending my 2 non-sleep hours, or not sleep required hours, reading through the book and comparing it to the map, specifically the area surrounding the ruins that we think we explored. But we're still not certain that that was the spot on the map.
Okay.
Not wrong. That was a cave in my eyes.
Okay, so then we're gonna stop here because this is like a natural stopping point with regards to where we're at with that. Tomorrow, the next session, you guys are trying to catch a caravan and some other things. Just a reminder, bad things happen when people travel. Be safe out in them streets. People be wilding. All right. So, I think that's gonna do it then. Yes?
Okay.
All right,
Sounds
people.
good.
I want to thank you guys for hanging out with me. I hit the wrong button. Let me hit the right button here. I want to thank you guys for hanging out with me. I appreciate it. I know you guys got a ton of choices where you guys can spend your time. So thank you so much for spending your time with me. We're going to get out of here. I'm going to host somebody. It looks like Norgie's still going on Planet Crafter, so we'll go see him. Until tomorrow night, you guys be good to yourselves, be good to one another. I'll see you guys then.